Kuzongpula everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tashisal's podcast. I'm your host Tshering Bida. There is a saying from Robert Brault that goes, enjoy the little things in life, for one day you may look back and realize that they were big things. There's this person that inspires me and many others to enjoy living life. He's not restricted by social judgments and lives his life to the fullest. An actor, singer, show host, mentor, and above all, a family man. We have Samdrup Tshering, aka Anku, as the guest speaker for today. So welcome on Tashisal's podcast.
Thank you, Tshering. Thank you so much for having me today.
Okay, so directly jumping to the first question, can you tell us about how you got started in the entertainment industry?
Well, this is a very long story. It's going to take a long time. So to cut it short, as soon as I finished class 12, my parents decided that hotel management would be best for me.
Okay.
So I went for hotel management course and I attended for almost 2 years. 2 years, so it was basically not my calling. So then 2 years, then I didn't like it, came back to Bhutan, then told my parents that I don't like it, that's not my cup of tea. And they said, okay, then you can do whatever you want to do. Then I took up mass communication and journalism.
Okay.
Went back to the same place, Calcutta. So on one vacation when I came back, my friend was telling me, there's a new radio station that's coming up and they are looking for radio jockeys. Do you want to be a part of that? So mass communication, the journalism, we had a few classes. First year vacation. So I didn't have a clear idea of what a jockey would be. Then I said I didn't have anything to do, so I thought pocket money. Then started doing the radio thing and radio baby. Then the radio was such a big thing at that time because it was something new, no? So I got a little bit of attention from people. I got their attention also.
How old were you then?
I would have been maybe around 20, 21. So then I got a role for a movie. My friend was just joking and saying he's planning to do a movie. Do you want to act long? Then we were at a restaurant, we were joking and we were just talking. I said, acting di jam to best acting di. So he said, okay, let's do it. Then I did my first movie, then got another project and kept on getting projects after projects, not like other actors. I have my own capacity. So that's how it all started. So it was something that this whole career that I built, it kept on growing every year. It was not something that came to me overnight. So the journey, I took it as, not just setting a goal, but just following this road that is in front of me and making my own journey.
So, when was it, the first movie?
It was in 2007, 8. Did you go? Yeah.
So after your studies, you directly went into acting.
Yeah. Then movie baby. Then I didn't go back to my college. Then Jadi.
Okay, so what about the radio jockey thing?
No, I kept on doing that for the next 3 to 4 years. 3 years did you be? Then after that, then I started getting more movies, and then what I thought is the radio jockey baby. 3 years as I've done my share, as in I've done my part. So this is a very important message to everyone in Bhutan. I think that when you're at a place, you have to make way for the younger people behind you. You can't always suck up that place, and stay in that place and say that you're the best. You stay in that place, do whatever you want to do, grow and move on to the next stage so that place can be taken by a younger person. In everything that I do, acting, singing, hosting, everything, I'm saying young kids need to come now.
Yes.
So you need other Karma Samdrups, other Talindu, other Keta Serigels. So it's very important for us to make a way for the young people.
That means if you have started in 2007, it has been over 15 years, I guess, into acting.
Yeah.
So if you were to choose a memorable experience that you have on set, what would it be?
Okay. For me, I mean, each and every project is so close to my heart. I cannot point out, because everyone that I've worked with, has given me a wonderful experience. But by far, I think that the most memorable would be my project that I recently worked with Dongsan Khyentse.
Okay.
So Rinpoche, I worked with Rinpoche, and it was such a big honor. And I got to experience the artistic side of Rinpoche. So that was, for that, I'm very, very honored and lucky. So I feel that, that would be one of my most memorable. It's called Bug Who Carries Fire. So it's a beautiful movie. It's a different concept, and probably by April, May, June, July.
In Bhutan? Release.
I'm not sure about that. I was just a part of the crew. Now the producers will decide whether it will be released in Bhutan or not, or whether it will be released outside.
Now, as an actor, you have to travel a lot, and many a times you might have to stay away from your family. And yet I see that you have a very beautiful chemistry with your family. So I must ask you, how do you balance your personal life with your professional commitment as an actor?
Okay, so so if you work, then family doesn't get time. If you stay with the family, you don't work, you don't get money. So you have to balance it out.
Management,
so you can't make one important, one less important, because both are important. Work is important, family is important. It's just how you divide your time. So when I work, I have a very supportive wife. She understands she understands my work and the style of how my work is. So she is also okay with it. So that makes it much more easier for me. But when I have my free time, when I'm with my family, I try to make sure that I try to spend not quantity but quality, memorable times, and do things that will stay in their memory. Not normal things like go eat in a restaurant or something like that. Why do that? Instead, why don't you pack food and go to a really nice place, ambience with the nature? So, yeah, that's I think that's how I kind of balance it out with my family and my work. So
that's a great strategy. And by the way, your wife should be an actress. She's so pretty. Yeah, she's really pretty.
I don't think so.
Because I watch your reels, IG Natani was her. And the reels are so nice, and she's always so pretty.
The dialogue club, so maybe then she will think. She's quite shy in that way.
Let's jump to something like we had during the recent years that might have affected the film industry a great deal.
Yeah.
So how has the pandemic affected your work as an actor? Did you do any remote auditioning or productions as such?
Not exactly. The pandemic has really affected not just the film industry, but each and every one of us, every shop, every person personally.
Yes.
So when the pandemic hit, I was jobless. We couldn't do any project. We were home most of the time, and during the pandemic, that time we had the Miss Bhutan contest going on. So while it was going on, then the lockdown happened. So what we thought was, so many people would be at home. Probably might be bored also. So why not have the interview of all the girls of Miss Bhutan live there on Instagram. So that's what we did. That saved me a little bit.
Now, you're also a mentor at Kokap Bhutan.
No mentor malap. I'm a supporter. Yeah,
okay.
I'm a big supporter.
How did you start supporting Kokap, and were you in the founding members?
No. Kokap Kongi, first it was a group of boys who were dancing, and then Drexel. Drexel Silapeva.
The singer Drexel?
No. Drexel. He's a dentist. Mountain Dentist Silva. He's on IG. Guys, please follow him. He's a very wonderful person. Okay. So he's a person also with a lot of passion for the young. He will do anything for being a true Bhutanese citizen, for making the country beautiful, for instance, for making people see the right path. So he's a very good friend of mine. So he kind of got the boys together. They all came together. And then they started having these small jam sessions. And then one day they decided, okay, let's do it big. So Drexel, he came to me and he said, they need a host MC host for this dance event. Are you interested? Then first I said no, because I was not used to it. Oh yeah, they said, you will have someone else along with you. And it was Ishitai.
Okay.
Then I said, okay. So that's how it all started. Then we did that year. And it went well. And then that's when I was holding the mic. Then I knew my calling. I knew this is what I was meant to do. This is what I was meant to do, because
Sure.
I was not nervous. I was enjoying. I was interacting with the kids, and it was a wonderful feeling. So that's all how it all started. Then Coke Up every year. Then we started doing it in a way where things are casual. I remember, the more casual you keep things, the more people enjoy in any type of show that you do.
You have to be genuine.
Yeah.
Karma Samdrup here is also our internet lease line client of Tashicel.
Yes.
So I have to ask you, how is your experience with like using the internet lease line from Tashicel?
See, internet lease line at home we use, and Chigi di Chimna we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. So 5 of us nale Chigi di Damism, she's quite far away. So almost 4 of us we use the lease line.
Always using the
Yeah,
internet
we
line.
always because my wife's always watching the Korean series.
Oh, okay.
Oppa, sarangye, ajushi, and all. And I'm always on my phone. Either I have to keep on checking IG, or maybe I'm editing or I'm downloading something. My kids watch cartoon on Netflix.
Okay.
So the internet lease line that we are using, the internet is ngachi tato sensidi. I've had no such problem.
My friend is a huge fan of you, by the way. So she was always watching your reels, IG reels, this stuff, and even your stories. So she would screen record and send it to me, and I also started liking your videos.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy that a lot of people who watch it are enjoying it. And it's not for likes. It's not for views or anything. I'm just sharing my life, sharing
Recording
the way
about
of
your
life.
Yeah.
And if some people can watch it and they can share the same thing with their families also. At the end of the day, Namana say, when you're in your deathbed, you'll go, maybe you will leave a happy man. That's my only thing. So, Instagram is not for anyone, it's for my kids.
Yeah.
Namana say, when I'm not here, they can always, I've also planned it, deathbed, Instagram ki password dan dikara, amsul chija so that they can always keep it active. So yeah, that's my goal, Ani.
That's a beautiful thing, sir.
Yeah.
That's
Because
lovely.
we didn't have mobile phones, we didn't have fancy cameras, we didn't have fancy video cameras, So Ani, all those memories when I was young, I wish I could like replay it now. No, it's just in pictures, still pictures. But you can look at the picture and you can remember the moment, but vivid bete. But imagine if you had a video, you can like literally feel it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have that long time back. So I want my kids to have this. So that's why my IG is all mixed with, I don't know what. Some people will be very confused with what type of content I'm trying to bring out. But my content is work, life, personal, friends, everything is jammed up in one thing. So
that's a very beautiful thing. Recording every like small little things in your life.
Yeah.
The very last question, are there any upcoming projects or collaborations that you're very excited about?
Yes, this is this really big project that I've been looking forward to. Starting May 18th, Lugutu.
Okay.
So
the shooting?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know whether I'm allowed to give details or not, but the full detail with the Miller. But this is going to be a very big production. Okay. And it's with Samu and Yarki production.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see how it comes out. Looking very forward. And this time, I'm not as a cast, but as a crew.
Okay.
So I'll be the assistant director for this movie. Looking forward to this. And you'll see more details if you follow me on IG.
Okay, sure. So there's an update from Anku. So stay updated on his IG story. And that's all for today. And I would like to thank Anku here for coming here and sharing his story and also his experience as an actor, mentor, and show host and a family guy. And thank you for like living your life to the fullest, because it always inspires the viewers, especially like young people, to live their life to the fullest.
Thank you so much, Tshering. Yeah, thank you so much for all the kind words, and I will keep inspiring.
Sure.
Thank you, Tshering.
Thank you, sir. And to the listeners here, if you want to know more about Tashicel products and services, you can visit our website at www.tashicel.com. Thank you for listening.